All right, here are the 5 VOR errors that you can encounter. One is line of sight. Line of sight is where, say, we have a VOR here shooting that straight line course. Well, if we have a mountain in front of it, it's going to block that radio going to our aircraft, so we're not going to get any coverage, and so that could be a problem. We have to be aware of that in mountainous terrain. Then we have reverse sensing. Reverse sensing is where, say, we're flying on this 180 radio, but we actually have it bugged to 090. Well, we're going to reverse sense, meaning that's going to indicate the wrong direction for correction. So say we have our CDI deflecting to the left and we would move over to the left to correct for it. Well, we would actually have to move the opposite direction to correct for it because we're reverse sensing. Then we have service volumes. Service volumes is where it has that designated altitudes where we can receive coverage. So if we're inside of that box, we're good. If we're outside of that box, we're not getting any coverage. And then we have cone of confusion. Cone of confusion is where, as we get closer to the VOR, those straight line course radios start to get confused because they're getting closer and more bunched up with other radios, and so our airplane can't decipher which one we're on, and so that course needle is going to deflect it to the left or to the right drastically, so we need to stay on that heading. And then finally, we have user error. That's our problem. We maybe input the wrong VOR in. We're using reverse sensing when we shouldn't be. It's our issue. And so that's the last error we can encounter.